Dr. Geek's Moment of Science. Here is the lab director and your human host, Dr. Geek.
Hello everyone. As you know, Dr. Stephen Hawking recently passed away. To be honest, it was hard to decide how to honor a man who had meant so much to so many. All of us here at Dr. Geek's laboratory were inspired by him, and the last thing we wanted to do was just repeat his obituary. This is the Laboratory of Applied Geekdom, after all. As it happens, some time ago, Mr. Flask and I built a tribute to Stephen Hawking in the form of a robot called Not Stephen Hawking, or Stevie for short. Madam Oracle, Mr. Flask and I decided that we would have a geek culture discussion with Stevie where we would interview him, asking the questions we wish we could ask the real Dr. Hawking.
Attention. Attention. There is something growing in the geek culture.
Transfer Microscope 2 to the main screen. Stevie, thank you for joining us at the conference table today.
It is my pleasure, Dr. Geek.
Flask, take it away.
Dr. Hawking was arguably the first person, certainly the most famous person, to use a digitally synthesized voice. Stevie, why did he never update his voice synthesizer to have a more natural-sounding voice, or perhaps a voice with a British accent?
In spite of a comic relief, Red Nose Day sketch to the contrary, Dr. Hawking continued to use the same digitized voice the rest of his life. It originally belonged to Dennis H. Klatt, who digitized his own voice, and helped to design the text-to-speech software. Dr. Hawking considered Mr. Klatt a friend and colleague, and he refused to have anyone else speak for him.
Back in the early 1980s, it wasn't very common to find popular books on cosmology in the bookstore. Was it difficult to get your publisher to take the risk?
They told him that for every equation in the book, the readership would be reduced by half. That is why E equals mc squared is the only equation in the book.
Unfortunately, Dr. Hawking never took Virgin Galactic up on its offer of a trip into space, but he did get to experience zero gravity through the use of a modified 727, the so-called Vomit Comet. How did it go?
It was a success. He enjoyed the flight so much it was extended to 8 parabolic arcs.
We hear that Dr. Hawking liked Thai food. Is this true?
How on earth would you know that?
One of our friends saw Dr. Hawking leaving a Thai place one time in Davis, California. She was really curious to know if he liked the food, so now we're asking you.
I don't know, but I like Thai food, so it's possible he did too.
Is it true that Dr. Hawking made and lost 2 bets relating to black holes?
True. Both bets involved his friend and fellow physicist, Nobel laureate Dr. Kip Thorne. The first was in December 1974. Dr. Hawking bet Dr. Thorne that black holes do not exist. Hawking figured that if all of his work on black holes turned out to be for nothing, he could at least enjoy a subscription to the magazine Private Eye. He conceded this bet at some point before 1996, and had to purchase a subscription to Penthouse for Dr. Thorne as a result. Mrs. Thorne was not amused.
Okay. What about the second one?
The second bet was between Drs. Hawking and Thorne on one side, and Dr. John Preskill on the other. Entered into in 1997, this bet concerned the black hole information paradox. The winner would gain an encyclopedia of their choosing. Basically, Thorne and Hawking were on the side of general relativity, and Preskill's side of the bet favored quantum mechanics. In 2004, Hawking conceded the bet, and purchased Total Baseball, the ultimate baseball encyclopedia, for Preskill. It should be noted that, to this day, Thorne has not conceded.
Well, that's just about all the time we have for today. Flask, do you have one last question?
Yes, I do. Stevie, how do you feel about Dr. Hawking passing on?
I am happy that Dr. Hawking is now free from any mortal concerns, and he can now explore the universe. And now, if you'll indulge me, I have a question for all of you. What is to become of me now that Dr. Hawking is gone?
Well, of course, you will always have a home here in the lab with us, Stevie. But really, the choice is yours. You were originally created in honor of the man, but you're your own person. What do you want to do?
I will carry on his work. I have a theory about how wormholes interact with one another through quantum entanglement. I will call them Stevie holes.
Well, I think that was probably our best interview ever! Thank you for joining us, Stevie. Say, how about we all grab a bite to eat together?
That sounds great. Now, Alexa, where is the nearest pizza joint that serves pasta?
The nearest pizza restaurant that serves pasta is the Cobalt Parrots Cantina located on Baker Street.
Well, I could have told you that.
Of course you could, Deus. Sorry about that. But, not Alexa doesn't get a chance to show off very often.
Apology accepted, Dr. Geek.
Ah, the Cobalt Parrots Cantina. We know it well. And the pasta's delicious.
Terrific. I have a craving for crushed Parmesan on spaghetti.
This moment of science was brought to you by Dr. Geek's Laboratory of Applied Geekdom, a Brazen Wench production, copyright 2018, in association with this network. Join the adventure. Download the full Labcast at www.drgeeklab.com and follow us at facebook.com/drgeeklab and twitter.com/drgeeklab.